Oftentimes, when I start an argument on the internet, I really don't like to continue it because I realize that I'm fighting a losing battle all the time of people that don't look to understand, they just want to argue. It is because they are in an echo chamber, and I understand that, and that's fine, and that's dandy, but please don't expect me to go on with your childish games all the time. So, let's say me, black, beautiful, young, delicious, milk chocolate, one might say, and I am talking to somebody who is a vivid lover of Hasanabi. Oh, Hasanabi, oh, amazing. He fights for the far left. He's radical. He wants socialism. He's the greatest thing of all time. And I've heard that sentiment millions of times over. And then there's people that fight for Destiny, which I didn't think was possible. People will say, oh, Destiny's so great. He's amazing. He's woke. Ethan Klein is amazing. He's great. There's still hope for Boogie. Boogie is doing great. I don't think Keemstar is that bad of a guy. I love Sneeko. He's so good. And that is their entire personality. They put their entire soul and heart behind their content creator because they are a hive mind, a collective of agreements of an echo chamber, regurgitating the same thing without any combat to each other, all in a circle jerk, having a fun competition of who can boost their favorite star to highest stardom. And that is the biggest issue to me with online echo chambers. If you follow me or have been for quite some time, you know that I'm always welcoming of people that hate me. Someone made a 2-hour video about me. And I figured it out about it on stream. Someone named Brittany, some name of that variety. Her name is Brittany. And she was very adamant about how I am a misogynist, I'm a horrible man, I'm a narcissist. I think I made a video saying that I am exactly a narcissist, or at least that I have narcissistic personality traits. I even made a video saying that I was an abuser. I am not a victim. I'm definitely an abuser, or was an abuser more so for a large part of my life because I was young and didn't know what I was doing. I acknowledge those faults, and I know that I have to be kinder. Not that I want to be kinder. No, something deeper. I have to be. It is a requirement of human existence to be empathetic and care. That is how it has to operate. And I watched this 2-hour and 30-something minute video of her psychoanalyzing me. And I said, that's good. And everybody in my comments, everybody that was watching the stream said, no, we gotta go attack her. I said, no, that's ridiculous. Why would you attack somebody that disagrees? Never attack somebody who disagrees with you. Always allow the disagreement to grow. You need criticism to be a deeper and more centered person. And they said, wow, that was brave of you. That is not bravery. That is what it means to be human. To know that the instant you put something out in the online spectrum, the opposite opinion exists. Someone out there, Terrence Howard, thinks 1 × 1 is 2. Psychotic, truly. But there are dummies who adamantly believe what he says. Truly, they are. There are people who follow him and believe what he says. And I say go for it. If you can prove it, by all means. The world is constantly disproven over and over again. There is no objective reality. Go nuts. It would have to change the dimensions of my house also. If mathematicians and scientists were wrong, a lot of the world would not work correctly. But I am 100% happy to have my logic disproven anytime. I am more than willing to be proven wrong if you can do it. That is how I've always operated. That's how I've lived my entire life. That's how I want to live. I want to be learning constantly, seeing new things, seeking out new ventures, learning the world in deep and interesting, constructive and creative ways. That is what I want. However, if you are in an echo chamber, if someone even hates on Hasanabi, I made a video on this channel, and it's on screen right now, you can see it, of where I criticized how I feel about Hasanabi. I think that he's just radical and weird and nonsensical. That's what I truly believed. And I decided to actually watch his content instead of watching clips. I discovered that he's not that. He's fairly reasonable, empathetic. The clips are taken deeply out of context, but his fans are the issue. That's what I'm discovering. His fans are the issue. That's what the issue is. I was encountering not him, but his fans. His fans are horrible. Gee willikers they are. I made a follow-up video saying Hasanabi should be famous or something like that, or I was wrong about Hasanabi. The undeserved hate of Hasanabi, I believe it was. The undeserved hate. And I made a video and it was very receptive. They said, oh man, yeah, you made a PowerPoint. I agree to your points. Yeah, but you guys still suck. Nothing changed truly besides the fact that Hasanabi isn't the bad thing. The fans are. The hive mind, the collective, the people that dogpile, that constantly harass me. Those are the people that I had an issue with. And that is what an echo chamber is. Any critique or criticism of your favorite person is so evil. I can say, I don't like Corey Kitchen content. Why, bro? Why don't you like Corey Kitchen content, bro? He's one of the greatest black content. You don't like black people? Bro, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, bro? I don't really enjoy most critical. Oh, what did he do? He donates to charities. He does great things, but I don't like him. It is okay to not like somebody. It is okay to have a differing opinion, but when you're in an echo chamber, all you hear is you. You again, again. Me. Say opinion. Blow his load on my mouth. The same thing over and over again. Why? Why? Is that fun for you? I remember for a long time, I did not like D'Angelo Wallace. I just didn't. I had not really watched or absorbed a lot of D'Angelo Wallace content, and I had a scuffle on my old page with D'Angelo Wallace's fans because I felt D'Angelo Wallace was too far left. Now I discovered that D'Angelo Wallace is willing to understand and makes jokes, light of situations. He's actually very wise when he comes to understanding himself. He took a break mentally because it was too much to be online. He is somebody who I respect. We also have the same exact birthday, which is pretty cool. I don't care about zodiacs, but I just think that's a nice little fact. I just enjoy the content that D'Angelo produces now because I'm looking at it from an unbiased point of view of me finally understanding that it wasn't me interacting with him himself. But the issue with echo chambers is that it allows those big content creators to think that they're not wrong, to think that they have no way to critique themselves. XQC, Kai Cenat, Sneeko, those people have big echo chambers within themselves of people that constantly love them all the time. They love what they produce. Pokimane. Whenever Pokimane does anything slightly bad, people dogpile her immediately, but she has a loyal army of an echo chamber. That is what it means to be online. I think you need to cultivate that echo chamber in order to handle the blowback of the harsh criticism that will come to you. It will come. It will come. Regardless of whatever you do, regardless of whoever you are, the criticism will come over and over and over again. Even if you say, I think everybody should get the same income and everybody should have free food and free healthcare. But what about the, and you'll hear somebody have the opposite opinion. That is what it means to be online. That is what it means to be in this spectrum, to be in this world. And that is okay. That is fine. If you're willing to reasonably talk about it, if you want to just insult and berate and argue, if you don't want to reach a conclusion to the end of the days, the end of time, my oh my, I don't know why you want to do that. That's not good. That is you allowing yourself to be put inside of a small box, and in that small box, you are the biggest fish in that pond, and you never want to see the ocean. You just want to stay in your little box and have that be what you are. That is not how humans grow. That is not how people become more centered. That is not how any wise person has ever been wise. All the wise men of history, all of them, have not been to a point of, well, I only believe one thing and that's it. No truly wise person has ever done that. Ever. The truest and most wise people have understood the plight of all around them, have tried their best to be progressive and understand the world around them. Not to a point of progression where it's regurgitated deeply inside of you for no sake of argument, but to the point where it's allowing everybody to have their freedoms. That is the beauty of America in essence. That is the beauty of what it means to be a human, I feel. But we don't represent that here. We don't. And there are echo chambers. In the echo chambers of your fandom, in the echo chamber of PewDiePie, in the echo chamber of Drew Gooden, in the echo chamber of the Synthetic Man, in the echo chamber of all these grifters and all these far left and far right and all these political commentators. In your echo chamber, you learn nothing. You just learn the same things over and over again. And nobody can convince you because it's so scared to lose that community. You're scared. That is why you echo. You want to have somebody else there. When you are in an echo chamber, you hear your own voice, and it gives you comfort. It's your own saying given back to you, and that creates community within yourself. You feel like you yourself are growing because it's the same thing you already believe but reaffirmed. You're not crazy anymore. Yes, I have people around me that believe the same thing as me. But are you growing? Are you learning? If not, then you should probably try. Get out of your echo chamber, please.